Nick, Coach said something about you sending everybody text messages on Wednesday. Like how you guys won a game today, but when was the foundation laid for this game earlier in the week, and how did you go about it?
Yeah, for me it wasn't really anything to do about us staying together. I was just telling the guys that I had their back. And Wednesday night for me, I was really antsy. I was frustrated. I was complaining a lot. And as a leader on this team and a guy who prides himself on putting the team first, I kind of felt embarrassed of like how I was treating things. So I first sent Coach Bray a text telling him that I got his back with everything going on, and we're going to come out fighting on Saturday. And then I just texted the guys saying that the kind of team performance I gave Wednesday wasn't something they would expect out of me, and that I would change the way I approached the game Saturday, and I ended up doing that. So
we'll go next to John Bryce.
Nick, the fact that you sent those texts and then opened up today absolutely on fire, how important was that example for you to set for your teammates?
Yeah, I think it's very important. I mean, a lot of times during this season when we've kind of been down in the dumps, we've said a bunch of things, but we really haven't actually done it on the court. And I was like, all the stuff that I sent on Wednesday wouldn't mean much if we just went out there and kind of did the same thing. So I prided myself on really having a strong start and jump-starting, a great game for the whole team.
We'll go next to Patrick Engel.
Nick, to follow up on that, you mentioned you guys have said some things and not been able to quite do it on the court. What was different about this one or Wednesday, even though it was the fourth loss in a row, that really kind of jolted you guys into doing what you did today?
Yeah, I think we just asked ourselves, kind of like, when's enough? We've lost a lot of games. We shouldn't lose, and we were all pretty pissed about stuff that was going on outside of the program, and we kind of realized like we're guys that put in the time and the effort just as much as other people in this league, and we have a lot to prove, and we did that. On top of that, I mean, it's senior night's always, or senior day, it's always a great energy booster for our team. All the guys before the game were saying we're going to go out and get you guys one, and there was just a positive energy around the team, whether we were, scoring a lot or whether they had that little run in the second half. We never really folded, and I think that paid dividends down the line, and we ended up closing one out finally.
We'll go next to Tim O'Malley.
Nick, I imagine the statement was probably made with how you guys played, but what's the message now with that win? Obviously your best game for everybody that played this season, going into the ACC tournament where you would need this type of effort 5 straight days.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a challenge and it's going to be tough, but the message is just that we are capable of doing it. I mean, we've shown it in spurts throughout the season, and we showed it today, but we need to be able to be confident enough to do that on a day-in, day-out basis. And Coach always said that crazier things have happened, so we're just going to be ready to compete like we did today, have that edge, have that swagger, and we'll see where it takes us.
We will circle back to Tom Noy.
Hey Nick, pregame, that's not the first time you've heard the Canadian national anthem as a player. Go back to 2017 when we were in Buffalo. I remember talking with you, and when they played the anthem before those games there, and you said you almost had tears in your eyes that day. Did you have tears today? And then how did you channel that emotion into the start you had today?
Yeah. I didn't have tears because I was too busy listening to Coach Bray butcher the words to the anthem. So, it was kind of hard to start getting emotional when he was just next to me, just spewing some random words. But the second part, I mean, I don't know. I didn't want to get too overwhelmed in the moment because it's obviously very emotional, and I've been here for a long time. It's coming to an end. But I just wanted to be aggressive, confident, and do the most I could to, jumpstart my team, which I thought I did.